Let's party. Rick Silva, hey, thanks for joining and watching this video. So have you ever said things like, where are there any networking groups near me? How do I find networking groups, or we call it referral groups? Where can I network for jobs, interview skills, resume writing? Where do I go? I'd really like to join a really good networking group. We're going to cover that and a whole lot more coming up. Hey, those of you that don't know, I use StreamYard, and they've got a cool new feature. So this is normally the view I would use, and they just added this one, which makes the screen larger and puts the view down in the corner. I really like it, so we can do all kinds of different cool things. So once again, my name is Rick Silva. Thanks for watching. We're going to talk about how to find a business networking group. I think at this point, if you watched the two previous videos, you know you have to be in a networking group. But how do we find them? How do we find good ones? Where are they? What do we do? So let's talk about it. That's what this video is all about. So again, my name is Rick Silva. I've been teaching networking for 17 and a half years. I'm a referral coach, run networking groups, and I help my wife with her land investing business. I'm the president of a company called B2B Gathering, which is the networking groups. Facilitated probably close to 1,800 networking group meetings at this point. So I might have a little bit of experience in all of this and just trying to pass my knowledge on to you. In the 10 years I've helped my wife with her real estate business, done between 750 to 800 real estate deals, never cold call, never door knocked, never bought leads. I don't work with leads. As you know, leads ask for discounts. They're hard to track down. They stand you up, but I just do not work with leads. And if you don't know the difference between a lead and a referral, check One Referral Away YouTube channel. And there's a video there called Leads versus Referrals. So in the previous video about networking groups, it was called Why Join a Networking Group? It's because they work. So this is what a networking group looks like. This is a screenshot of one of my groups. Are all virtual. This is what most networking groups look like. And, you know, someday they'll all come back. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them will come back to meeting like this. My groups will not. I think they're much more successful virtual. And with COVID, I can't risk people getting illnesses in my group. So that's what most groups look like right now. Some will go back looking like this. But the simplest way to explain what a networking group is a room full of people. If we look at this, you got mortgage lenders, investment people, website designers, general contractors, business coaches, computer people, financial planner, bankers, mortgage, attorneys, real estate, hauling companies, commercial real estate, videographers. If you put all those people in a room, it's impossible to not exchange business with each other if the meeting's facilitated right and you have the right mix of people. So the primary 5 or 6 industries that work when I build a networking group, I do what's called a cinnamon roll, and I build it out. And the 4 core of any networking group is financial planner, insurance agents, mortgage broker, real estate agent, and then we'll go to CPA, bookkeeper. Also dentists, chiropractors, network marketers have a lot of luck. Attorneys have a lot of luck in networking groups. So it's a great way to meet new referral partners and power partners. It's a way to build relationships and receive referrals to new clients. That's the importance of a networking group. Unless you like the cold call or spend a lot of money in advertising, then you're going to have to learn how to be successful in a networking group. So what I want to do is I want to cover 15 ways, not only to find groups, it's 15 ways to find networking groups. And then it's a whole bunch of different networking groups. So part of the 15 ways is not only how to find them, but what they are. So I'm going to start with the ones that are not networking groups first, that most people think are networking groups. So Rotary, Kiwanis, Lions, Elks. I put Lions in there twice. Lions is so exciting, I put it in there twice. The animal groups, they are not networking groups. So I want to say it again. There's nothing on LS as a networking group. These are civic organizations, service organizations where you're helping people. You're going to cities and building homeless shelters. You're getting wheelchairs. You're doing warm coat drives. You're doing things for the community. Like with Rotary, if you start walking up to people and handing them your business card, you're going to get the boot. Networking is way down the line of the importance of being in those groups. I put it here for 2 reasons. I wanted to tell you they're not networking groups. A lot of people think they are networking groups. I guess there's a third reason. If you want to help community and by default, you might get some business from it, but that should not be the reason you're there, then feel free to join. But if you're watching me and learning from me for business networking groups, these are not business networking groups. The biggest of the, not the best, Make that very clear. Not the best, but the biggest of all networking groups is BNI, Business Networking International. In the Bay Area, in the Tri-Valley area, the best, not the biggest anymore. I used to be the biggest in the Tri-Valley area, but the best is B2B Gathering. If you're interested in talking to me about having me help you start your own group anywhere in the country, you got www.b2bgathering.com will tell you about my groups, and then either email address will get me, rick@b2bgathering.com or onereferralaway@gmail.com. If you want to learn more, I run monthly networking groups, and now that they're virtual, I can help you run a group anywhere in the country. Just reach out and I'll talk to you about it. Meetups are really good. Meetups used for free and low cost in-person meetups in your industry. I haven't used Meetup in a long time. In fact, I don't use, there's only one of the 15 methods I'm going to show you that I use anymore, because when you've had 6,000 coffee meetings, you facilitated 1,800 networking groups. My network's so big that I don't have to use this, but if I was going to start from scratch, I would be jumping on a lot of them I'm going to show you. So Meetup, I've been to a number of Meetups. I've spoken at a number of Meetups. Go there, do a search. Okay, real quick, here's meetup.com. You scroll down. Let's say you want to look for a real estate group. I see it auto-filling, but I'm going to do this anyway. I type in a zip code, and then it defaults. We click search. And here we go, real estate briefing, real estate masterclass. So if I was a real estate agent, I would probably be going to some real estate investment classes, because that's where people are looking to find investments, and I can provide that. There's also going to be mortgage lenders and insurance agents, so I can also build my sphere at the same time. So that's quickly how you use Meetup. Chamber of Commerce is one of the best. Where I live, it's Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin, San Ramon, Danville, Walnut Creek. Pretty sure all of those chambers, and I used to be the member of 5. I'm the member of 3 now, but I used to be the member of 5 chambers. Pretty sure they all have networking groups. If not, you can contact them. You can go into their office, and they'll have a wall, and there's usually other networking groups being promoted there. You can use the Chamber of Commerce to find networking groups. You can also use the chamber to go to evening time mixers, which are not networking groups. Got a whole nother video series coming on what to do at mixers. The difference is networking groups, you're sitting in a room like this, and one person speaks at a time. In a mixer, it's just a whole bunch of people walking around. You got to have a whole bunch of conversations. There's good and bad to both. Okay, here's how to use Google to find local chambers of commerce. So I'm going to put in Chamber of Commerce Pleasanton, and there's one in Texas also. I got to make sure I get the right one. And then that takes us right to their site. Any city, Chamber of Commerce, takes us right to the Chamber of Commerce website. And then we can dig in to find programs and events and see if they have a networking group. You can just call them or send them a quick email. And that's what you do for Chambers of Commerce. It's a great place. I built my first 10 networking groups just from the Chambers of Commerce. And hey, if you're getting value out of my channel, out of my trainings, hit like and subscribe, share the videos, hit the bell notification so you can see when the other ones are coming out. Really appreciate it. Helps the channel, helps push the views when it gets likes and subscribes. So thanks very much for watching. You can do a Google search, type in your city and networking group, type in your city and referral group. And that's all you're going to need to do. They'll pop up, and then you can go to those sites and take a look at the groups. You can talk to friends and colleagues. Never underestimate the power of word of mouth, asking colleagues and or your sphere. So if you have power partners, center of influence, circle of influence, whatever you want to call it, coworkers, people in your office, ask them where they network. Now, here's the problem with that. Some are not going to tell you because they don't want you to know where they go. But there are some people who are so successful, they don't care and they will tell you. But it's an idea. Eventbrite's a site that has listing pages for free and paid events. You'll find fairs, festivals, discussions, conferences, classes, and much more. Okay, so here's Eventbrite. This is pretty cool. So I'm going to type in Pleasanton Real Estate. I'm going to click enter. What's really cool about this is there's a map, and you can click on an area and it'll just pull up the events for that. So as we go over and take a look at these, if I'm over the top of this one, it turns blue to show you where it is. This one over there turns blue. That's really cool. So all kinds of different investing groups you can go to, and you can see how many followers, 3,000 followers. You can message them and ask them how many people show up to the events. Just all kinds of different real estate investment clubs. Build a family legacy with real estate, 6 p.m. live Zoom. Let's just check that out real quick and see what comes up. They have 103 followers, 4 levels of real estate, just looking at what they're covering. So this is an educational, obviously I don't know how much networking would be in something like this, but that's for you to figure out. All kinds of different cool events, and that's how you use Eventbrite. But it's something to check out and see if there's any events near you. Media Bistro. So this is a little bit, it's a little different. It helps people in the media industry get jobs, find courses, find jobs. So I took this off the website. Build your skills and earn new ones. With our courses in social and digital media, journalism, editing, and more, browse hundreds of jobs from the hottest media companies. So if you're in the media.com graphic design space, this might be a great site for you. So some of the sites I'm showing you are for finding jobs, resume help, networking. Try to throw a little bit in there. You can use alumni and affinity organization. So if you went to college, you can go on your college. I went to a little technical school and they give lifetime job placement. So even though I haven't had a quote unquote job in 22 or 23 years, I could go back and they promised lifetime job placement. So I could go back and get a job if I wanted to. Does your school or college have assistance fairs or places you could go to network? There's also one called Out Professionals. Now, I'm not going to go too far down the road. I don't discuss religion, politics, gender, all that kind of stuff, because it can kind of lead down a bad road. But there is a site that I thought was pretty cool called Out Professionals, and it supports the LBGT, everything else community. I don't know all the terms. I just let people live their life. But it was founded in 1983 in New York, and they're spreading groups across the country. So if that's something of interest, it's called Out Professionals. It's very easy to find. Just do a Google search. This one's an interesting, it's called The Balanced Careers. So The Balanced Careers makes navigating your career easy. It is home to experts who provide clear, practical advice on job searching, resume writing, salary negotiation. So I did all of that when I was a recruiter. I worked for Cisco Systems and some other startups from 1998 to 2001-ish. That's pretty cool that they provide this service. Whether you're looking to find a new job, advance your career position, or explore new paths, our 20-year strong library of more than 10,000 pieces of content will help take your career to the next level. I like it. Also, some of these will help you go from employed to self-employed. There's nothing more exciting than me working with somebody who had a corporate job that decided to become self-employed. That's my favorite. If my dream would be someone who used to work in corporate now is becoming insurance, financial planner, real estate, or mortgage, I could help them millions of dollars. I'll blow their business up more than any cold calling, lead generating system ever could. I could teach them how to build a referral-based practice. So that's my dream. Anyway, so Facebook, need I say more? There are so many groups. I'm a member of so many real estate groups for my wife's business. Probably make about $200,000 a year just from being in 3 or 4 real estate Facebook groups. There's a group for everything. So if you're in a specific niche, there's a group for it. I promise you, you can find it on Facebook. Join it, follow the rules. Don't go in there in a pitch fest. Help people. And if you make enough comments, you get a crown put on your name, and then that's when you really get noticed as a high-level contributor of that group, and then people start coming to you. It's pretty cool. LinkedIn, same thing. There's a group for everything on LinkedIn. I shouldn't have to give a LinkedIn class. Just go on LinkedIn and start doing searches, and you'll find anything you need. And if you want me to do a LinkedIn or Facebook class, just put the comment down below, and I can do a whole class on LinkedIn and Facebook if you need it. Just comment down below, and I'll do it. This one, my wife and I started about 2 years before COVID, and it probably added about $150,000 a year to our income. And that is host an event at your home or somewhere, someone else's home. If you're embarrassed of your home, or if it's not big enough, have it one of your power partners' home, where you bring either a room full of clients or a room full of power partners. If you don't know, power partners are SOI, Sphere, COI, Center of Influence, COI, Circle of Influence. In the networking world, it's called power partners. So if you're a real estate agent and you host an event with a financial planner, a mortgage lender, a CPA, a money coach, on and on and on, 30 or 40, 50 people, and you brought them together, you introduce your network to your network. That puts you at the highest levels as a networker. So maybe you don't join a networking group. Maybe you learn how to host events and then you build your own network. Or you can work with me, and I'll show you how to find the people. I'll actually facilitate your group for you if it's a B2B Gathering group I mentioned in the beginning, and I'll help you build your whole group. I hope you got something out of these ideas. The way I can really help you is I can one-on-one coaching. I've got 2 different courses on networking. I help people write their approach scripts so they can get people begging to meet with them, whether that's clients or power partners. Help you write all your Facebook and LinkedIn posts, help you set up your YouTube channel. It's all at onereferralaway.com. So if you go there, these are the products that are currently listed. This is the most helpful one if you're looking to build a referral-based practice. So if you click this button, it takes you to this. And you click this and you scroll down, and these are the lesson plans. So it's about 6 or 7 or 8 hours, but the length of time doesn't matter. It's what you learn. Everything I know about the basics of networking in this course for $7.95. and you get 2 hours of one-on-one coaching from me along with the course. I don't care where you are in your business. You're making 100,000 or $1 million. I guarantee you 20 to 50% increase, and that's easy without a doubt. So also I'm on Patreon if you want to get free, not quite free, it's like $20 a month, training from me every month on a group coaching basis on Zoom. You can go to Patreon and join. If you want a 30-minute complimentary Zoom meeting with me to see if I'm able to help you, we can talk a little bit. I can get to know your business and see if and how I can help you with your business. Email me onereferralaway@gmail.com. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you again on the next training video. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any networking questions. I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.